Good morning, boys. On my way to the Blue Slope Extravaganza Hare Scramble in Connecticut, and my phone tells me it's pouring rain in Connecticut. Remember the goal for today: do not finish dead last. I think I can do it. I'm feeling positive. Oh, the sound of the pouring rain. The positivity is draining away. And it was only getting worse in Connecticut. Heavy rain on the drive down. It only got heavier all the way until the green flag dropped. Now here's the line of guys waiting to race in the mud. Rain and mud didn't keep the crowd away. And, of course, it's an expressive group. I mentioned it was a hare scramble. That means it's going to be a mass start, which is always terrifying to me. I have a mortgage, I have a family, I have responsibilities, and people just take the brain out. It seems like a bad idea, but I had a little help to get ready.
Are you ready? Go! Hey, you're here, you're all you want. Only one first, but being here is making number one.
Okay, here we go, off and running. Green flag drops, the bullshit stops, and I was pretty happy. I was in here kind of fighting for a position. Okay, we're going 2 miles an hour, I'm sure that helps. But I felt good. I felt like I could make some moves here. I see some traffic up on the right. I switch all the way over to the left, pick up a few spots. No one can get any traction. You see these guys got their feet off the pegs. There's no grip. You open the gas, nothing happens. And another thing I noticed, a lot of roost. I was not prepared for the roost, and that put an end to the GoPro show pretty quickly. Just coming up on these guys here. I think I'm going to try to make another pass. This guy's going to make a mistake. Oh, there's one off the right. I think that's going to be a pass. And yep, that's pass completed. This guy almost drops it, gets it straightened out, and that's the end of the GoPro. So that big chunk of mud must have gotten peeled off one of the times I've flopped over. You can see the conditions are just terrible. People snaking back and forth across the trail, flopping off over on the sides, and just basically stopped. I did the best I could, but man, it was rough, and guys kept hitting people like, ooh, like right there, that guy hit me. But then he fell over. I'm sure he passed me later, but there was a lot of that going on. I mean, it was just ugly. I got pretty discouraged in the early lap because I could not get the bike to go where I wanted, and I was confident that's because my technique sucked. The reason for my confidence? The number of people who passed me and apparently had no problem with the conditions, like these guys. If you're wondering what it looks like done correctly, here's Brian Dussault in the afternoon on basically the same place on the track. Now, I shouldn't paint too dark of a picture. It stopped raining right when the green flag fell, and the track started to dry out. In my second and third laps, I started to really figure things out, and I was really enjoying it, actually making some progress and actually racing. Then I got super tired, and these guys would just like push me out of the way, like this. To be clear, that did not happen a lot, and I really don't hold it against those guys. Nobody got hurt, and obviously they were in a battle in their own race in a different class. I just needed to get out of the way. I get that. Speaking of riders in a different class, this footage here is me out on the grass track. Here's some footage of Brian Dussault on the same grass track. By contrast, I would come out onto the grass track and lose the front, almost fall over, like there, and just trying to save the bike, make my way all the way over to the other side of the track.
It's dangerous to car up the track. Anyone behind me.
I wish I had more GoPro footage of me with a better perspective and when the track dried out, because we really got going, had a lot of fun. I didn't get hit that much, so it was more like this. And in the before and after shots, you see we're clean and very happy at the beginning and very dirty, very tired, but also very happy at the end. Quite improbably and much to my surprise, I finished mid-pack, way better than my goal of not dead last. Rich, for his part, 7th in C Senior. Unbelievable. Awesome race. On the drive home, I was thinking, I almost pulled out of that race and I almost didn't go in the first place when I saw the weather forecast. So happy I went. Really enjoyed the format. The bumps along the way, don't worry about that. That's just racing. It was all fair. One other thing about a mud race, don't forget the cleanup job when you get home. Thanks for watching, guys. Great race. Hope to see you all very soon, and stay safe.